Oh hey guys, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 most favorite Star Wars games. Video games to be precise. Now I noticed on my channel that Star Wars got a lot of views. And you know what? If that's what the people want, I'll give them it. Because I love Star Wars too. Star Wars is my favorite franchise of all time. I love Star Wars so much. I don't love everything about it, but well, I was going to make a video rating all of the Star Wars games that I played, but uh, that would be way too big. So I just decided to narrow it down to my top 10 favorites. So let's get right on into the list. Star Wars Hunters. Why is Star Wars Hunters my number 10 most favorite Star Wars game in the world? Well, I do like Star Wars Hunters. It is actually a pretty fun hero shooter. Mostly, this game has like a lot of potential, I feel like. I mean, like, I really don't like playing it on phone, but like when I play it on Switch and I actually have like a controller to like use it on, it's really fun. I mean, I like all of the heroes. I mean, like, the only complaint I really have about them is, like, it's just kind of like random nobodies. I mean, like, yeah, woo. I get to play as Glip Shido fighting some random Ewok. No, I mean, as, like, awesome and as much as a wet dream that is, I do sort of wish we would get more, like, named characters, and I feel like that would really, like, improve this game overall. Also, speaking of improving the game, so, they actually announced about like a month ago that this game's getting a PC port to Steam. Now, I found this out like yesterday because I just randomly looked up Star Wars Hunters on YouTube, and I'm like, no one talks about this. Why? Star Wars Hunters is so much fun. I mean, like, yeah, it's just like a basic like 4v4 like hero shooter, but I mean, I don't know. There's a Star Wars skin on it. It's fun. It's a hoot. You know? I mean, just like if you don't have Switch, I just wouldn't even recommend playing it on phone. It is not fun at all on phone. But when it comes out on PC, I would definitely recommend you give it a try. It is really fun. That's all I really got to say. Let's move on to the next one.
You've taken everything from me!
Your feelings for her are not real.
They are real to me!
Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. A heavily underrated game. Everyone says this game is way worse than the original. It was just a cheap cop-out cash grab, so they made this game in 2 years. Now, are those people right? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that it's not fun. I mean, yeah, we do sort of jump from ship to ship, or we do jump from like mission to mission kind of fast. Like, it's like, okay, we escape, we go get Coda, we go find ourselves, we go try to save Gino, and then bam, Camino. Alright guys, time to kill Vader. It's like, yeah, it is like more like fast paced than the first one, but I mean, it's still cool, you know. I mean, like, I like it. I think that the gameplay was kind of nice with the like two sabers. I mean, like, at least when I was a kid, I thought that was like, whoa, alright, one lightsaber, okay now partner, two. Now this is exciting. This is epic sauce, right? And also, like, I do kind of like getting into the like theories about this game of like, is he really a clone? Because like, I don't know, like for the longest time, I always said like, why would he not be a clone? It's like, what does Vader gain from having to lie? But then I started to like think about it, and it's like, okay, Dakota said that he felt in the Force that he was still the same person. Well, Yoda felt in the Force like each clone trooper was like different with their own personalities. Like he could feel that, right? So, if Starkiller was a clone, Coda would probably be able to sense that. And also this game, like, it introduced the like the like wave hand thing where it's like, hey, you're on my side now, please shoot them. And I'm like, you know what? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I love this game. I just love Galen Merrick and Starkiller just as a character so much. In this game, it wasn't a better sequel, it was just more. And there's not really anything wrong with that. I mean, it's still a fine game in and itself, it's just not better than the first one. And, you know, again, that doesn't really knock it as a game. I mean, you know, it's okay that you're not better than the original. Still fun to be had with you. But don't worry, I love you. That's all that matters. And that's what makes it number 9. Let's get on to the next one. Star Wars, the complete saga. This game still holds up. Even if it was made in 2006, it still really holds up. Now, I did forget to mention in the beginning of the video, I'm not including like bundles of games. I mean, this game kind of is a bundle. I mean, okay, it just is with like Lego Star Wars 1 and 2 basically just being like combined. I think they did enough improvements to this, and also I did not know this when I was a kid. I don't think a lot of people actually like still know that to this day. So I'm just gonna count this game like just as one. But don't worry, it's just this one time I'm doing it, okay? I promise. But anyway, this game is so much fun. From the gameplay, to the characters, the mumbling, to the Jar Jar Binks. This game has it all. It is episodes 1 through 6. It's a fun time. I mean, just play this with someone else, and you will surely have a good enough time. It's just, I mean, like, even on solo, it's still fun. I mean, this game, I wouldn't say it's hard to, like, 100%. It's more just, like, tedious rather than anything. And I mean, after you do, like, 100% it, there's not really much left to do. I mean, I don't know. You could, like, roleplay, like, Lego Jar Jar Binks, but I mean, I already do that in real life, so no, but actually, you know, it's just a fun game. It's not like my favorite, though. I don't know. I don't really have much more to say about this. It's just a fun kids game, really. That's all it is. Alright, next one. Lego Star Wars 3. A much more interesting and better Lego game in my opinion. Well, for starters, I think the time period is more interesting, and two, I think the gameplay is better with like how many people can like be on screen at once in those like missions where you have to like take control of the certain areas. I think it's pretty cool. And just all of the characters, and also they do have Galen Merrick in this game, so that is epic. And also this game technically is the first Lego game to have voice acting. Now, I know what you're about to say, Goober. Actually, technically it was Lego Batman 2 that had voice acting, you stupid silly little baka. Well, actually, technically it's Lego Star Wars 3. Because the mumbles in the game, it's actually the voice actors that are mumbling. So, like, if you hear, like, Anakin Skywalker mumbling, it's gonna be his voice actor for Clone Wars, mumbling. So, I'm actually, checkmate.
Get out!
Oh, okay. Well, this game's, pretty fun, and it's, better than the complete saga. Next one.
May the Force be with you.
Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, my number 6. It is fun. It is a better game than all of the ones previously, but in my opinion, it's not very replayable. It's like, after that first playthrough, I'm kind of just not really like interested to like replay it. I mean, like, I played it and I beat it when it first was free with Xbox Games with Gold. I'm not really sure if that was pre-COVID or post-COVID. It was released between 2019 and 2021. And I mean, it's been a few years at this point. I've had really no desire to go back and play it. But from what I have played, you know, it's fun. I do like the physics, and I actually like how you get a lightsaber at the beginning. And I mean, Luke Skywalker's character's cool, and I like how I can like go from lightsaber to like blasters like fairly like easily. I mean, you do go in like first person with the blasters. Kind of wish you could do that with lightsaber, but you know, I'll take it. And also like all of the force powers are pretty cool. I like how you can choose to be like dark side or light side. I always love that when that's in games. And like how you could choose like a dark side path or a light side path. It's pretty fun. I never really much played the multiplayer. I mostly just kind of played the campaign and then just like moved on with life. I mean, I'd always love to go back and play it. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I just don't really like have the desire. So overall, first playthrough's awesome. Replaying it, nah, not that fun. I mean, that's all I really have to say. Just next one.
No! The galaxy belongs to me!
Star Wars: The Revenge of the Sith video game. Most of my problems with this is kind of like Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. At least with the single player. I beat it once, I moved on with life. But where this game does pick up the slack is in the multiplayer. This game's multiplayer, quite possibly, is one of the best fighting game Star Wars type things out there. I know there's Masters of Terra Sky in the Wii game, but no, okay, this is the best. It is the most fun, like, out there for Star Wars specifically. I also really like the side missions. I do sort of go back and play them from time to time. Another complaint I have is it's only on PS2 and Xbox, but at least with Xbox I can play it on Series X, so I don't know. I guess that's cool, but I don't know. I mean, you know, like, it's a good game. It has fun gameplay. I just don't really have a desire to go back and like rebeat it, I guess. I mean, you know, it's good. I don't know. I feel like I'm being way too negative for number 5, but trust me, alright? When we get to number 4, that's where like the real games start happening. Speaking of number 4. But on a way more positive note, the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh my goodness. What to say about this that has not already been said? I mean, like for starters, let's just say campaign. The campaign in this game was really good with Tamora Morrison narrating it and actually giving us for the first time, like, from the clones, like POV and like how they felt, or just how they transitioned from clones to like normal, like stormtroopers. And also, this game did use like clips from the like movies. I think that's pretty sick. And let's just get to the real thing, the multiplayer. Big battles multiplayer, but Star Wars. This is amazing. I mean, the gameplay is still unmatched. It's a little wonky in like first person. It does feel a little old, but I mean, I still go back and I still play it. And then Galactic Conquest. One of the best game modes we have ever gotten. Not only is instant action itself perfect, but they give me like a board game, but instant action. And I can buy different troops and cards and heroes. It is so much fun. That really is one of the only reasons why I still come back to this game. I mean, the online multiplayer is a little... It's okay, but Galactic Conquest, man, that is my jam. But alas, as good as OG Battlefront 2 is, It is nothing compared to
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Jedi Fallen Order. If it was not for nostalgia, this would be my favorite single-player Star Wars game. But let's get into Fallen Order itself. This game's combat and gameplay is like near perfection. It is like amazing. I still go back to this game, and I have 100%ed it on Xbox, but I am working on doing it on PC, and then I'll probably move on to PlayStation and do it. I just love this game. It's like, I don't know, it's just love. I mean, I'm trying to look at it like objectively, but it's just a really fun game. I mean, I used to like suck huge like balls at this game, and then I had some great encouragement to keep on going and actually beat it. You see, there's this like part in Dathomir where there's like 2 arrow guys. Actually no, there's like 3 arrow guys and one like sword guy. That took me 2 hours to beat, and everything after that was pretty smooth sailing. But just ever since then, I have just loved this game so much. Now, it is kind like a, when I say like Dark Souls, I guess I mean like parrying, rolling, bonfires. Like it's sort of like Uncharted and Dark Souls had like a baby, and that baby became like a Star Wars fan. So, you know, gameplay, it's really, really fun. It's actually probably my favorite gameplay out of all of Star Wars games, honestly. But I know comparing it to Dark Souls is gonna beg the question, is it difficult? No. I mean, like, not even on the like hardest difficulty. I mean, if you can get past like parrying and like dodging at the right time, it's pretty easy. I mean, the hardest boss in this game, in my opinion, is easier than the first like Dark Souls 3 boss. I mean, difficulty just isn't there, but that does not really take it away from the game for me personally. And then the story itself, it's amazing. I mean, I love Cal and Seer and Grease and everyone else. I mean, they're just such likable characters. Trilla too, and then that Vader part at the end. Jeez Louise, you really know how to pull on my heart. It's just great storytelling, and I think Cameron Monaghan was the perfect casting choice for this role, honestly. I mean, he just plays Cal so much. I mean, like, he is Cal. And also, like, all of the, like, movements and the, like, stunts in the game, that was him. Like, there was no, like, stuntman, I'm pretty sure. So, like, it just really makes it feel more like Cal himself. And I mean, like, going after the holocron, it's a really good, like, goal, like, in the game for its story. It does kind of suck that they just, spoilers, it does kind of suck that they just, like, destroy it in the end, but I mean, it makes enough sense, I guess. I don't know. I'm still making my, well, that's kind of a lie, I've just been replaying Fallen Order, but I would definitely love to go and play Jedi Survivor sometime. I played, like, a little bit of it, and it wasn't exactly like Fallen Order, so, you know, I just had to go back. But eventually I do probably want to beat it. Probably when the 3rd game gets announced. I mean, when Jedi Survivor got announced, that's when I started to actually, like, beat this game. So, I mean, hopefully I can love the 2nd game as much as this one. And that's why the 2nd one is not on this list. But this game, it's amazing. I cannot, like, meat ride this game anymore. It's like, it's just so great. I love it. But the next one in my opinion, is objectively better than this game.
Just like the simulation.
Star Wars EA Battlefront 2. This game, in my opinion, is the best multiplayer Star Wars game that ever has come out, and it crushes my soul that they ended support of this game at the height of its popularity for Battlefield 2042. Ugh, jeez. Don't get me started, alright? Let's get on the topic. Let's not think of scary thoughts here. But with this game, in my opinion, or just in general, there is no near end in sight. There is so much content for me to do. Let's start off with the campaign. As booty cheeks as the gameplay is, it is still something to do. Alright, moving on to the multiplayer. The multiplayer, I could level max all of the characters. Now, as monotonous and repetitive as it is, it's just fun. I don't know. I'm working up my way to max star card all of the characters, and I'm pretty close. And get this, even if I get all of the max star cards for each character, I can still get all of them to level max. So, you know, this game, it's going to take me years. It is literally infinite. And in my opinion, it does have the best gameplay. I think it holds up way more than the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. Gameplay wise, I think the original is like a little wonky, but you know, I do love playing as the heroes, and I do like the point system that they have for the heroes, instead of just like it shows up when you're the like highest like kill player or whatever in the original. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the original, it's just that the EA one's better. Now, with that being said, I can't play this game all of the time. I can only, like, I mean, this is really just like a me-ish. This isn't really like the game, but I still feel like I should mention it. I kind of can't really play this game if it's not on a Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday, or like Tuesday night. And like what I mean is that on Saturdays and Sundays, it's double XP. And on Wednesdays and Tuesday, starting at 5 p.m., and Wednesday all the way up to midnight, it's a triple XP. So those are kind of the only days that I really can play it. I don't know, it's just like, if I play it on like any other day, it kind of just feels like I'm like wasting my time. Because, I don't know, it's like in a match, like, I'd say I like often rank up like once, like per match on like a normal match, and then when I go and play on like Wednesday, I rank up like 3 times. It's just like, jeez, like, I don't know, it just gives me such like a yucky feeling to like play it on like any other day. Now, not knocking it, this game is still amazing. It is my second favorite Star Wars game. I mean, it is the best multiplayer game. It's truly, like, near infinite. I mean, there is an end in sight, but it would actually take, like, an employed person, like, forever. Now, if you're unemployed, that's a different story, but, moving on to my favorite game, to the next one.
You agreed to stay away!
I lied.
Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1, specifically the last gen version, aka the Wii, PlayStation 2, PSP, and Nintendo Switch version. This game is literally my childhood. Yes, most of this is based off of nostalgia, but I could literally play this game over and over and over and over again, and I would not get sick of it. This quite literally might just be my favorite game of all time. Just excluding the whole Star Wars tag, this is just my favorite game of all time. I love it so you know, I would say it's perfect, but again, I do just think it is like nostalgia. Now, if you like, why is it better than the original? Well, for one, the side content, I think it has like a lot more side content to do. Two, the gameplay is better in my opinion. I kind of prefer like hack and slashy rather than like, I don't know, like the original just feels so like stiff, but like not in like a good way. In 3, in the campaign, it has like more missions where you do like go to the Jedi temple and stuff, and I think that's pretty rad. Now, if you want to play this game today, there are 2 ways I would recommend it. If you just want to play the campaign, I'd probably go with the Switch version. Mostly because, well, one, it's the newest one and it runs the best. And it looks the best. And 2, it has both kinds of, like, controls. You can have motion controls, and you can have, like, regular, like, controller controls, right? And there is, like, a dual mode, but it's kind of just, like, 2, like, same people, but just with, like, different skin, just battling each other. I mean, that's, like, cool, I guess, but if you want, like, more side modes, I'd either recommend the PSP version, or you could just emulate it. Illegal, but, you know. I mean, that is this gameplay that you're seeing right now. I am emulating the PSP version. Now, why do you want it, right? It's because it has the best side game mode content. It has Order 66 mode, which is just like a wave-based mode. You can have like a boss battle mode where you just keep fighting like bosses with like different lightsabers. I mean, like, that's pretty cool. And then you have historic missions, which is basically just, it's like 5 missions across like the Star Wars movies. There's like Anakin versus Obi-Wan. There's Luke fighting like Boba Fett and Jabba's place thing. And there's 3 others. You know, there's Mace Windu in the Geonosian Arena, and there's like 2 others that I can't remember. But I mean, I really like the Order 66 mode. I mean, you know, if you do like wave-based modes, then I probably love it. Yeah, this game and this content is like amazing. I love it so much. I could play it for over and over and over again. Yeah. I mean, I did grow up with the Wii version, and then when I saw it was coming out for Nintendo Switch, I just had to have it. I mean, it is awesome. I cannot express how much I love this game, but yes, this is my #1 most favorite Star Wars game. Not just Star Wars, but my #1 favorite game in the whole wide world. And if you like this video, then please check out my ranking all Star Wars movies video. I think you'd like it. I mean, you know, I think this is pretty fun, and you know, look forward to more Star Wars based videos, or just any type of videos. I don't know, I'm kind of just trying out new things, so we'll see where the wind or water takes us. Bye.